Taurus, what's good? I'm your mile high priest. I'm up here about a mile high. What's poppin', My name's Armando. I'm chilling up here in Denver. This message is for the Taurus Sun Moon Rising Collective. Mars, Venus, North Node, anyone, regardless of your Taurian natal placement, this may resonate with you, and I strongly suggest that you check out your other sign placement readings as well as the collective readings. As always, thank you so much for being here. I honor you, your path, your decisions. Thank you for your attention and time. I'm grateful, ever so grateful for our energetic exchange. Taurus, let's just get it going, okay? We are in between the new moon in Scorpio and the first quarter moon in Aquarius, fixed signs, and then we'll have the full moon in the fixed sign of Taurus. So yeah, isn't that your moon? Taurus. Hit like, hit share, please, if you want to share this with anyone that you think may enjoy or like the message. Please share it and leave me a comment. Say hello, say what's up. And please subscribe, stick around, and hit like, hit thumbs up to support me, the growth of the channel, and our energy, right? Our exchange. I have the Sacred Symbols Oracle by Marcella Kroll. I also have this message. Yeah, a message keeps coming up for you. I have the Tarot of Transformation by Willow Arlenia and Jasmine Lee Corey. All right then, yeah. What's good, party folk? Messages for the Taurus Sun Moon Rising Collective, regardless of their Taurian natal placement. Once again, we are in between the new moon in Scorpio, the first quarter moon in Aquarius, and the upcoming full moon in Taurus. Taurus, I was just like not planning for this, so here I am. It's Tuesday, November 5th, Mars's day, election day in the States. Clear divine messages, earth, air, fire, water, highest, spiritual guides of the highest light. Archangels, angels, spiritual guides, thank you. Helpful, wise, sage, ancient ancestors. Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra. Okay, just one oracle card. Okay, the message wants to come out. Oh yeah, home, okay. Something about a home. Maybe you recently moved. Home is number 10. And then message is card 33. Okay. The moth. Or this, I have to make sure. I don't know if I believe it is a moth. And then home, card number 10. We'll have to look those symbols up, right? I'm not too confident in telling you what that one is about. I think it is about protection. I think some of you have recently moved or want to get ready for that, or have been doing that. You've set your goal to do that, and it's kind of still in the midst. It's bigger. For those of you Taurians that haven't moved, the move is bigger than, the move is possibly involving your partner. And so like, some of you don't, I know not all Taurians are like partnered or boot up, but it could have something to do with like a work partnership. And that's what I was getting earlier. Like, it could be this dynamic between work timing or work waiting on a increase in salary budget, or it could be anything tricky like that. It's tricky. What's up, y'all? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's cool. Okay, message is repeating number 33. With the moth, you always want to think about, is it you? Is it you that needs to give the message in this case? Is it, or do you need to receive a message? Do you need to, so maybe in order for this to pick up a level of like momentum, steam, full steam ahead. Steam ahead is to veiled. It gives me like card number 38, veiled. These are a little different. So it's just, it's a thought. I don't know if it's as deep as it could be. It's a belief system that just blocks you from giving someone a message or receiving a message. It goes both ways, right? With the truth, receive the truth. Okay, Taurus, we are in the middle of Scorpio season. It is your opposite sign. Jupiter is retrograde in your second house if you are a Taurus rising. Mercury will retrograde in the 8th house if you are a Taurus rising. Scorpio is in your 7th house, and that's where the sun is right now. So partnerships, probably eliminating, cutting out for an external reason beyond your self-protection, self-preservation to move forward, like essentially like, yeah, to take care of yourself because of it's more a commitment to a partnership, maybe getting there, maybe committing, maybe not committing. Taurus. Okay, look, but like, there's something about like money, like maybe, I don't know, like something about the money. The partnership is maybe also involved in money. And Taurus, you want more money. You're seeing this partner. It could be more work partnership, right? Like, okay. Spiritual guides with a high slide. We just want situation, basis. Okay, wait. Situation, the challenge, and the basis. Clear divine messages for the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Yeah, I was not planning to even jump on here, but here we are for Taurus. I skipped Aries. Don't tell Aries. Not that you guys would know. It's just like whenever the videos come out, right? My friend who is an earth sign mentioned that I don't look at the camera. It's difficult because I have like 2 monitors and I'm like trying to look at the cards. I think I've explained some of this, but in case you're wondering, Taurus. Also, yeah, like Mars. Okay. There's something a lot to say about inner child healing and feeling worthy enough to take this on. This is very like Scorpio, like power to build in secret, but it's not like that. Maybe it is, but I don't know if the message is necessarily about that. I think also, again, it's like maybe it's like that, like you've declared that you're keeping this a secret. So like, have you even told your contractual partner, Taurus? Or maybe this is happening to you, right? Maybe you're the cross-watcher situation where you're keeping something from Taurus. Taurus, I would say, I'm not trying to call you out or anything, but I think, like, are you worthy enough, regardless whether to move on in your joy? But if you are Taurus rising, maybe there's something to say about, either way, are you worth it, right? Like, okay. Situation, challenge, and basis. Thank you very much. Spiritual guides of the highest light. Clear divine messages for the Taurus sun and rising. On our way to the abundant full moon in Taurus. Nine of Cups, mental detour. I told you all that these are different. Okay, Taurus. It's giving me health. Across this situation, Teacher of Swords, inquiring mind, I apologize. Okay, Taurus, maybe you did go, like, see someone, maybe there is a teacher. I have Teacher of Swords, right? We have the King of Swords, inquiring mind. Okay, let me just get the other one. Wow, 10 of Swords, leaving the story. Okay, look, I think this is big for you, Taurus. I know other Tauruses have been reaching out to me. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. Nine of Cups, right? We have Jupiter in Pisces. Okay, mental detour. It may be that you took time out. You're in some sort of solitude, or you have sought a teacher. Which I know was a storyline in the summer when I was doing the Taurus readings. I was suggesting a lot. A lot of the messages that were coming through for you, Taurus, were like, the advice and suggestions were to seek a teacher, like a healer or a shaman, or even like a talk therapist that works for you, right? Cutting away illusion, Server of Swords. Oh my God. Obviously, so with the home, it also gives me, like, you are now open to reevaluating your alone time as time to heal and time to put towards effecting these, like, mental evaluations and changes, and making decisions to promote healing in the mind, so that you can see ahead and move full speed ahead. There was something about where you we're stuck. It is more Saturn and Pisces. It gives me like, which I know maybe nobody wants to hear, no matter what sign you are, that you there's a no real control over, yes, as cat calls it, the father time, right? The crone. You could see it anyway. You could see it outside of you by looking at Father Time. You could see it from within you. You could see it through through the lens of your flame, which is the crone, right? The hermit. But it does approach a Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. So leaving one thing, putting a lot of self-defeating. Oh no, I messed this up, y'all. Okay, look, like you're mixing up. This card flew out. Six of Wands. This is Nat Gersberger. I forget. I don't know how to pronounce her name, so I apologize. I probably am butchering it. Nat Gersberger's. Radiant Wilds Atlas. It's very yogic, okay? What are we doing? Past, present, and future influences. Based on this situation for the Taurus Sun Moon Rising Collective, thank you for being here once again. Don't forget to hit like, hit thumbs up to support me and the channel, and to make sure we connect. Thank you, Taurus. Okay, the Hanged One. This does appear to be passing. It is passing, sorry, but it does appear to be that you are not letting go. So the Hanged One, card number 12, Neptune currently retrograde in Pisces. And we were mentioning Saturn in Pisces, so maybe it increasingly became very fuzzy, almost discoloring, right? Like you then had to let go. You had to not only reassess, but like actually make a move. Because the Hanged One, we talked about it, right? They don't move. They don't do anything. They actually pay. They have to pay their debt, or they're left. They're, sorry, I'm like, okay, the Chariot is not present influences. Which the Chariot is all about the mind. It's all about speaking the truth to yourself. I think here is what that's what we have. That's the message, with passing influences being the major arcana number 12, and then present influences being arcana number 7. The major secret, the Chariot, okay? You have a passing influence, a very spiritual passing influence, and then you have a very like God-willed, God-directed, transformational, the long wind, right? The longer passage of time. The Chariot. Are you a passenger in your own ride, on your own ride, or are you a passenger, or are you the driver? Or is it this automatic driving situation where you get to relax, right? I'm trying to fix this thing, but okay. We have the World at the bottom of the deck, and then we have the Magician as the future influences, so mercurial. We have Cancer, and I always like to assign a lower octave of Sagittarius to the Chariot. We have Neptune, and very Piscean, the Hanged One in your passing influences, but in the future influences, you do have the Magus of Power, the Magician, Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo, both night and day, owning both night and day. I get to you were experiencing like what I was. Like insomnia. Yeah, it's not a laughing matter at all, but like it was like I'm relatable, right? Okay, also, why do we have Major Arcana 1 with the Magician, Major Arcana number 7 with the Chariot, Major Arcana number 12 with the Hanged One, Major Arcana 21 with the World card at the bottom of the deck? So the Teacher of Swords, they do have that is Aquarius and Gemini, but they do have so you could have any of those placements, right? So they do have that returning to youthful state. You could, I'm so sorry if I'm blabbing into this mic. You could have you could teach like youth, and so, or you could have a youthful team around you, like you're some supervising director. But it is also maybe that you have come into your own outside of like that work environment, and so you're coming out of a tough emotional and like financial period. Maybe it wasn't just a situation, it was a longer phase and period of time that maybe was involved in perspective shift, which is involved in going through these processes. Wow. Okay, spiritual and psychological. Okay, what about the rest? I'm kind of upset that it's not. What is it even focused on here, y'all? All right, we're over here. It just refuses to focus, I guess. I have Orion's Animal Tarot. Wow, it's 333, and we have card 33. Y'all. Thanks so much, spiritual guides of the highest slide. Okay. Wow, Eight of Swords tries to pop out. Okay, you were really excitable in that you were like kind of rushing through things, but that made you also feel very well, it got you into some kind of trouble. More so with yourself. I think more so with your spiritual guides. And you also received a lot of, in your spiritual kind of wash of the last year, you've received a lot of messages about what to do, what not to do. Okay. What to do, especially with making sure you're mentally in a healthy mental zone. Wow, and we have the Hanged One again. 5 of Swords, 6 of Wands. You've come out of this, yeah. Okay. Where do you stand now in your power? What surrounds you in your environment? What is in your blind spot that you don't see approaching you, and the outcome based on this spread? Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, you have 9 of Cups again. You have Ace of Cups in your power. You are making it through. This is a very analytical time emotionally. Maybe Taurus, what's good? Taurus, maybe you are addressing yourself differently as a wholehearted, emotional individual. And that's not to say that you never perceived yourself as emotional. It's to say that your emotional self-awareness and understanding of your emotional field, it does spritey tempering. The tempering, it seems more like I must tell you there is a recognition of that. So perhaps you're worried about time, pressure, financial pressure. It's all going to come to what I want to say is it comes down to you, because there's a wish fulfillment card. Your hopes are high. Your test is more, can you keep your cool? And that's not me telling you to not overreact. That's me telling you to remember what we just talked about the last year. Then we have, so we have Queen of Swords, King of Swords. We have the Page of Swords, by the way. All the air signs are here. And so in a way, the perspective shift has occurred. It was bigger, grander, badder, more than just finances. More, it was like an emotional upheaval. Now we're in focus. Were you out of focus? You were definitely coming into focus. Now you're focused on self-love, self-care. You're focused on a new beginning. You're focused on commitment to yourself, there's a lot of reparenting, reasserting. There's so much freaking major arcana energy here. And then 3 of Cups, Mars and Capricorn. Yeah, what are you going to do now? Now's the time to do something. Perhaps full moon in Taurus. Have a clearing away, a ritual to clear or cut or remove. Remove the veil, right? From, well, the Temperance is more like your hopes can be fulfilled. And maybe you're not. You're more like wishing for it. So now, knowing that your hopes and wishes may truly be fulfilled. Something about, can you focus? Can you tell the truth? Can you deliver the message? Okay. Is it that you do like someone? Because the Magician does kind of bring, the whole message initially was about contracts. Okay. Clarity on the Magician, clarity on the Ace of Cups, clarity on the Page of Swords. This is kind of fun, just doing a random sign reading. Thank you. very much. Spiritual guides of the highest light. Okay, Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra. Clear divine messages for the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective, regardless of their Taurian natal placement. Clarity on the Magician. Thank you very much. Mars in Gemini, we already have 999. 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords, okay? The 9 of Swords, the Empress, and the 5 of Swords. Gosh, this Mars in Cancer and Mars in Leo retrograde is really affecting your... So we talked about insomnia, so getting a little bit of sleep, and maybe you do have to manage a lot. Maybe you are like a freaking mom, regardless of your gender. You could just be like a parent to... You're like a manager that's also like a parent, or you have to like... You feel like you have to parent your group of employees. Anyway, like keeping your cool. Maybe, yeah, you're right. You want to leave this, but it's not about like leaving. It's about being promoted, right? So maybe that gives you a clue. So like not leaving, but being promoted. Or it could be that you don't want to leave for the same... Maybe you're being convinced to leave your role for the same role at another place for more money, but it's more like, should you center your goal and work towards being promoted regardless of whatever company? So it doesn't mean like stop the job search or stop the career reevaluation. It means you are a formidable opponent. Maybe there is a component of like having a little bit more fun with it. I was getting a lot of like, be optimistic, right? Like be creative, be excited, change your the way you are about you. Yes, something like the ego, cool it for the moment. We have Judgment card. Sorry, I'm just like showing you the Judgment card. Clarity on the Ace of Cups. So we have Major Arcana number 8, and then we have the 8 of Swords. And we also talked about Jupiter and Gemini retrograde, right? Here we have yeah, something about like not leaving, remain patient. Yeah. You gotta work through it, work through with these folks. Same thing that happened in the last job. Can I say that? That's very psychic. I know. 3 of Cups, and then 7 of Pentacles. Saturn in Taurus. We have Saturn in Leo. Okay. Not yet. Almost. You're almost due to shine. You're good in staying where you are. You do know that it's not going to last much longer, but it is like, can you let it can you let this grow, right? Like let the fight go and then let it grow. Allow the time to arrive. Clarity on the Page of Swords. Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you will get to leave in due time, right? You got to do your time here. Same as it was before, right? It's like level, it doesn't have to be level 2, but it's like last time level 1, this time level 2. New levels, you know what? They're not here, but more so in your mind. I think you already cleared away. And so it's not about leaving. Maybe the feeling of you have more to do, but you are going to get there. You will get to celebrate. You will get time off anyway. We have 9 of Pentacles, like you will be successful. 9 of Pentacles, Venus in Virgo, Mars in Scorpio, 5 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, Pisces here. So there is something valuable to take away from this. Mostly having yourself a little bit of a grown-up moment and persevering, patience, the virtues. Maybe more time to celebrate will come soon, and it will alleviate a lot of this. Watch the emotions, but you're like working on all these things, so it might be best to refocus, center on yourself, focus and center you. Okay. Maybe you are recovering, maybe with all reparenting, you've healed like relationship with your parent, your mom. Okay then. Can we get Temperance? Yeah, why don't we get Temperance? Oh my gosh, have we really gone this long, Taurus? My stomach is a little... Well, I guess you really want to leave. For some of you, I do get you want to... We have another Saturn card, y'all. It's the last reading. Taurus, watch the collective reading that's prior to this one. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I feel like I've just been chilling with you. Okay, I'm so sorry. Power and strengthening your truth, right? Because we have Judgment here, and that was one of the cards. Maybe the veil. The veil was a lot about hopes. It's more like Spirit wanted to push you. Your situation was more staying in place, staying put, allowing yourself to be your own friend, becoming your own friend, seeding from there, like germinating, seeding, growing from that little bit and honing in, and then moving from there. And that lifts the veil, which then what you were not able to see is that your hopes can be fulfilled. But it was more about being pushed out of not the physical zone, more in your internal zone to become you, become more you, become the new you more essentially, and leave nostalgia behind, leave old instances behind, especially childhood stuff. Yeah, because I do see a lot of like sibling, really kind of forgiving, and it really is like the mind. Like, yes, it did happen to the body. Yes, it did happen in your family. Yes, it did happen to you. Yes, it did happen amongst your family, but you've got to let it go. And it does require, some would say, a sense of naivety, a sense of innocence, a reclamation of innocence, reconcile with all parts and aspects and timelines of you from baby Taurus, baby bull, to little bull, to teenage bull, to young adult bull, to older adult bull, to adult elder bull, to Buddha bull, Buddha bull. We have the Three of Swords, clarifying temperance, alongside the Two of Cups. A lot of Venus energy. We have the Empress, the overall Venusian archetype. We have Venus in Cancer, Two of Cups. We have a crabby Sagittarian archetype. And then we also have the Seven of Cups, or Seven of the Chariot, which is very crabby and Sagittarian. Okay. Something took off, something inspired you over the summer. You're gonna solidify this over the next 2 months, over the next 6 weeks. You will become rock solid. You are secure. I also mentioned you are like coming back to like a youthful state. With the Three of Swords, it's like you kind of do get to, people forget that you also have the full Aries energy. So it's like out with the old Two of Cups, in with the you, in with the new you. Three of Swords is very significant here because what I want to explain to you, Taurus, is like most assign it to what the other, so like one of the swords, and then the second sword is receiving the truth. One sword is the action taken against you, towards you, whatever, behind your back. The second sword is like your realization, or maybe also the first sword was like your own, what you did to you, right? Ultimately. And it doesn't have to be that you did that, you took action onto you, you took self-defiant action onto you. It was more that you spent more time on in that zone. And so then with the Three of Swords, you do get to declare that third sword is the instance that you move away, you move your mind away from believing that that's the truth. And so it does give a new direction, and it doesn't have to mean that you become totally completely new, but it means you get to do it in a new way when you reclaim all parts and aspects of you, or as you walk that line to reclaim all aspects of you. You do leave behind a collective of people that are not able to forgive themselves. Three of Swords is self-forgiveness. That does effect healing. It does give you a healing power. There's truth and strength in your power. My lamps just went on, so I'm going to stop there. We have Saturn all over the place here. So Mars retrograde, pre-shadow in Leo. The last, power and strength in your truth. Okay. A letter, text, email, vision, dream, conversation, music, or some other form of a message is coming regarding your current situation. Be open to receiving it. Meditate on this symbol to draw a message from your ancestors and guides to you at this time. The symbol is a lunar moth. Moths symbolically are known for delivering messages. And the size of the moth can indicate the impact of the message. This is the morning star. Okay. Is a bright brightest star on the dawn's horizon. It is considered an important spirit and honored as a kachina, or kachina by most Pueblo Indians. The Plains and Great Basin indigenous people honored it as a sign of courage and purity of spirit. The ghost dance religion revered it as a symbol of coming renewal of traditions. Wow, renewal of traditions. You are being guided to come back home to who you truly are. Drawing this card can signal a change in your physical home. Of where you belong. Pulling this card also symbolizes that wherever or whatever your current situation, you can trust that this moment is in alignment with your higher self. You have not lost your way. You are, in fact, right on time and on track. Meditate on this symbol to access your higher power. When having to make important decisions, you can always orient yourself north to the morning star and be assured that you will make the decision that is in alignment with your highest good. Holy Taurus guacamole. All right. Y'all, sometimes I'm a little bit more tidy. No. Taurus, what's good? The Empress is here. This is in your future influence, yo. Like, you are the governor. You're the, like, you will own it, okay? You're rising. You will get promoted. Instead of leaving, maybe it's catching the promotional wave, right? Out of the fiery depths of this troublesome old way. It's a renewal, right? Renewal. Ace of Cups. Temperance. Yo, how many major arcana are here? Taurus, that was wild. I really loved hanging out, and I hope that you enjoyed the message. Please leave me a thumbs up, say hello, say hi, leave me a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and share this message with anyone that you think may enjoy it. And I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. I send you all the love, all the light, healing emerald green light to your heart centers, and orange, yellow, bright lights to your solar plexus and sacral centers. May you enjoy the rest of your new moon in Scorpio lunation, and as we approach the full moon in Taurus. What's good, eh? All right, gotta go. Ciao. Bye. Peace.